Are you a basketball fan? Have you ever wondered if the Cavs made a good decision by acquiring Donovan Mitchell? Is Donovan even better than we thought? Could Donovan Mitchell be the most outstanding shooting guard in Cavs history? Do these questions excite you? Would you like to know the answers? Then make sure to watch this video to the end, as we will discuss this in detail. First up, how has Donovan's recent performance been? Donovan Mitchell is a better basketball player than everyone previously thought. It's still early. It's far too early for broad declarations, but some things are too obvious to ignore. Consider this a confession. Mitchell was always a threat to score. We all came to know what he could achieve ever since he dropped 57 points in a playoff game in the NBA's preseason. It goes beyond that. It's his awareness and how he perceives the floor, the way his shots don't ever feel forced despite his comfortable fit for the game, and when and how to engage his teammates, the way he guards and plays both sides of the court, his ferociousness. The Cavs were well aware that they were obtaining a three-time All-Star. He could be better than they thought. "I believe this has been my best season in my career," Mitchell said after destroying the Knicks with 38 points and a career-high 12 assists in a 121-108 victory Sunday. The Knicks will forever be linked to Mitchell after their playful summer banter when Mitchell admitted he assumed he was on his way home, and the Knicks appeared determined to make that happen. When those talks fell through, Cavs president Kobe Altman swooped with a deal that could be preferable to what the Knicks presented. This could be one of those rare occasions when both parties win and get precisely what they want from a deal. So, what do the Cavs think about having Donovan Mitchell on their team? Utah's 5-2 start is unlikely to last, but Colin Sexton scored a game-winning goal, and Lauri Markkanen is getting off to the most significant start of his career. Markkanen has returned to his great power forward position and is putting up the numbers anticipated when Chicago proposed him 7th overall in 2017. These aren't even the most critical aspects of the deal. Utah was most interested in future undefended picks and pick swaps, even better if it finds a partnership pillar along the way. Despite this, the Cavs will happily exchange that for this version of Mitchell. They've recently won straight games following a loss on premiere night, and they're doing so without Darius Garland. They're doing this in the absence of Ricky Rubio. Mitchell's emergence means the Cavs can compete with any team in the Eastern Conference when productive. He ranks 4th in scoring and 10th in assists. Every moment he steps on the court, he draws that energy and the ability to uplift the play of those around him. The Cavs followed with 9 points heading into the fourth quarter. Mitchell's ferocious dribble over Isaiah Hartenstein was accompanied by a sparkling 4-point play that tied the game at 99 with 7:25 remaining. The Cavs' first 20 points of the fourth quarter came from Kevin Love and Mitchell. "We were such a good bunch before him, but I assume he enhances us to another level," Love said of Mitchell. "A guy with expertise, a star in this league, is playing some outstanding basketball right now. We do not see him slowing down." So, is Donovan Mitchell's record-scoring pace boosting his Cavalier teammates? Donovan Mitchell is not just playing his way into the Cavaliers' MVP discussion, but he is also improving the game of his teammates, one pairing at a time. Mitchell and Darius Garland each scored 21 points during the first half of the Lakers' 114-100 rout on Sunday. According to Elias Sports, this is the 5th time in the past 25 seasons that numerous Cleveland players scored more than 20 points in the first half. Adequately, the 4 past examples of 2 Cavs players scoring 20 or more points in a half included LeBron James. So it should be no surprise that Mitchell and Garland combined to lead the Cavaliers in ranking, but Mitchell's ability to amplify another teammate's play is not constrained to his all-star backfield mate. Mitchell does seem to feed off a different team member each night when Garland was out with an eye injury. On Sunday, he had a game-high 33 points, and Garland did add 24 for Cleveland, which also won for the 8th match in a row. But it was not the first time Mitchell had worked in a scoring duo with a team member this season. He and Calvert combined for 41 points in an overtime victory at Boston on October 28th, and he added 38 once Kevin Love scored 29 against the Knicks 2 nights later. Mitchell's 251 points in Cleveland's initial 8 games established a franchise record, surpassing James's 238 and World B. Free's 241. The Cavs' 8-1 roster across 9 games is connected again for best in team history, along with the 1976-77 team and the James-led squad members in 2015-16 and 2016-17. So, what are the Cavs' various rankings in the NBA? The Cavaliers are 1st in the NBA in points scored per game differential, plus 12.3, and 4th in three-point percentage of field goals, 38.9%. In their first quarter of games this season, the Cavs are shooting 64 for 151, .424 from long range, which ranks 2nd in the NBA. Cleveland's 118 multiple are the 2nd most in franchise history through 9 games. Mitchell ranks 5th in the Eastern Conference with 29 three-pointers made, while Dean Wade ranks 7th with 46.9%. The Cavaliers have the 6th best shooting percentage in the NBA, 114.8, and the 2nd best defensive rating, 102.9. Coming right up, does Mitchell bring expertise to the Cavs? Mitchell adds expertise to the Cavs' young backcourt backfield. Mitchell spent 5 seasons in Utah honing his leadership abilities and learning how to be outspoken. Mitchell, now 26, is among the older players in a predicted starting lineup that includes Garland, 22, Evan Mobley, 21, and Jared Allen, 24. Mitchell recently shared the ball with Mike Conley in Utah's backcourt. Mitchell averaged nearly 25.2 points, 4.7 assists, and 4.4 blocked shots in 148 career games with Conley, according to Status. Mitchell's new position in Cleveland will require him to maintain the same scoring punch, start creating offense off the dribble, and play off ball. Coming up next, does Donovan step up when needed? Donovan Mitchell has further surpassed the expectations of the Cavaliers. This is particularly true with superstar point guard Darius Garland still trying to recover from an eye injury. Mitchell is averaging 32.2 points, 7.3 assists, 4.5 rebounds, 1.7 steals, and 4.2 triples per game through 6 games. Take note that all of these are massive games. That's a lot of accomplishment for a 3-time All-Star. Mitchell's impact on the Cavaliers has been demonstrated this season. Again, this has also been exacerbated by Garland's absence from the game after becoming poked in the eye in Cleveland's home opener. Furthermore, is Mitchell playing at an All-NBA level? Donovan Mitchell, as previously stated, is currently the most excellent shooting guard in the world. He has only recently burst onto the scene in Cleveland. His per-game stats are insane video game figures. But are all these bound to fall when Garland returns? Let us know your opinion in the comment section. The Cavs must be very impressed with Mitchell's performance. Mitchell presently has a 51.2 ESPN rating. That puts him in 5th place behind Luka, Giannis, SGA, and Ja. Mitchell currently has a PER of 28.02. That ranks 1st among shooting guards and 9th overall. Mitchell isn't just performing at an all-star level, he is an all-NBA player. Finally, has Mitchell improved his defense? Many individuals were worried about Mitchell's defense. However, he has played well so far. His progression as a 3-level scorer and shot maker has been faster than expected. Not surprisingly, Mitchell has drawn comparisons to D-Wade in terms of his ability to score at will, hit the 3, pass, rebound, and sometimes even safeguard at a respectable level. To summarize, Mitchell has emerged as the best player on one of the best teams this season. His efforts have contributed significantly to the Cavaliers' 5-1 start. He leads his teammates in scoring, assists, 3-pointers, and points per possession. Snyder said, "Donovan's just been focused on that end as much as anything, either removing a player from a play or simply playing defense. And perhaps the thing I observe most is when it doesn't occur and he actually experiences a breakdown, he is the first to say, 'Hey, I've got to do better,' which demonstrates his thinking and presents itself in many ways." Mitchell began his NBA career as an unreliable and occasionally streaky scorer. He was selected in 2017 primarily because of his defensive skills, but he rapidly established himself as the Jazz's go-to player, and by the end of his rookie campaign, he was the team's top scorer. Mitchell has always stated that he has to improve on the defensive end, despite becoming into one of the league's most dynamic scoring guards and guiding the Jazz to repeated playoff appearances. Speaking the truth is one thing, but living it is another. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you got some information out of it. Let us know in the comments section. Also, let us know if there is anything you feel we should have told our viewers. So go out, have a productive day, and be nice to each other. Thanks for watching.